Some economic data is just crossing the tape, and for that, we'll get to Rick Santelli. Rick.
Hi, David. Yes, business inventories. Now, these are a November read. We're expecting down 0.1%, and that's exactly what we ended up with, down 0.1%. I guess what's notable here is, of course, these are fourth quarter numbers, and this is a back-to-back drop in business inventories. So we're not building, so that has GDP ramifications. We saw that December retail sales was pretty strong, and we know supply chains were an issue, and all of a sudden, tensions in the Middle East are making it an issue once again. So we want to monitor business inventories quite closely moving ahead. And National Association of Home Builders Housing Market Index hitting the wires for January. And to cover that, we will head east and move towards Diana Olick. Diana?
Well, Rick, a big beat on home builder sentiment in January. It jumped 7 points to 44 on the NAHB's monthly index. The street was looking for a 2-point gain. Anything below 50 is still considered negative, but it has now moved 10 points higher in the last 2 months and is now at the highest level since September. Now, that coincides with a big drop in mortgage interest rates from the high 7% range to the 6% range, and builders in the report point squarely to that and, of course, the effect on affordability for growing confidence. They do still note headwinds in building costs, labor, and available lots. Now, of the index's 3 components, current sales conditions increased 7 points to 48. Sales expectations in the next 6 months jumped 12 points to 57. And the buyer traffic rose 5 points to 29. Regionally, on a 3-month moving average, builder confidence increased the most in the Northeast into positive territory. It was flat in the Midwest. Now, tomorrow we'll get a read on how all this new confidence is playing into housing starts and building permits. Leslie?